Welcome back to TEW 2016. I'm here once again with my WWE series. We're here with the Raw before WrestleMania. We are kick off the night with a pre-show match. Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Alicia Fox defeat Mia Yim, Aaliyah, and Natalya. This is not a call-up for these two. It's just I needed some women for the pre-show. Anyway, Brock Lesnar makes an entrance to kick off Monday Night Raw, and a 95A+ promo from Heyman and Lesnar. Heyman says, "Ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar has a problem that he has authorized me to address. 3 weeks ago when Brock attacked Seth, it wasn't out of fear. It was a message that Brock could have made even more clear if he wanted to. 2 weeks ago when he just circled the ring and he wasn't avoiding Seth Rollins out of fear. He did it that way to try and get in the head of Seth, which actually impressed Brock because Seth is as focused as ever. But focus can't beat Brock Lesnar. Nothing and nobody can beat Brock Lesnar. Seth, your main event tonight against Austin Aries, we'll be watching very closely." Alright, we have a 62C as the Revival win against Breezango, and it's announced that the other two members of the Triple Threat will have respective tag team matches tonight. Alright, 84B+, Dean Ambrose is shown in the video, and he is in New York City already. He says, "I decided after last week's cheap attack by The Rock that I'd just skip Raw this week and come to New York early. But don't worry, you stupid people. The Rock is still going to be there. But only because he knew I wasn't going to. He is scared of what I do to him. I can't stand talking to you people anymore." Alright, next we have 76B- as Shawn Michaels will be out here after the next match. And in a 57C- and 2 minutes and 34 seconds, Braun Strowman just destroys TJP. And afterwards he says, "I know many of you were wondering why I wasn't at Raw last week. Well, it was because I was getting ready. I was getting ready for tonight. Drew McIntyre, tonight you get these hands." And then in a 100A+ segment here, Shawn Michaels comes out and says, "Hunter, this Sunday I will beat you, and I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing it for you. Your father-in-law, your wife, and most importantly, your kids." Triple H comes out and says, "Shawn, we've been friends a long time." And Shawn says, "We still are, Hunter. That's why I care so much about this." And Triple H says, "No, Shawn, if you were my friend, you would support my decisions. This Sunday, I'm not walking in as a corporate Triple H. I'm walking in as the cerebral assassin, the game, the king of kings, and I am going to kick your ass." Stephanie comes out and she says, "Hunter, please don't go through with this Sunday. Just retire, please. Every time you wrestle, the kids and I are scared you are going to permanently injure yourself." Batista then comes out and says, "Shame on the two of you. He is a grown-ass man. He can make his own decisions. And Steph, if you are going to be in Shawn's corner Sunday, I'm in Hunter's. You don't have to listen to this anymore, brother." They leave, but just as they are about to enter through the curtain in the back, Shawn says, what does Shawn say? I ran out of space, so I couldn't write it. Anyway, Shawn says something, makes Triple H mad, but Triple H stays. Batista makes sure he leaves. Alright, next we have a 57C- promo. Sasha Banks and Bailey are in the ring, and Sasha says, "Tonight, we want to face two of the best." And Bailey says, "But we can't compete against Io Shirai and Kairi Sane so close to WrestleMania. So we're throwing out an open challenge to any woman in all of WWE, whether it's Raw, SmackDown, NXT, NXT UK, or NXT Japan." Sasha says, "So whoever it is, bring it, because we're going to be your next Universal Women's Tag Team Champions after WrestleMania. The NXT UK Women's Champion Rhea Ripley and the NXT Japan Women's Champions, that name, Suri. I'll just say Suri." And then in a 58C- match, Sasha Banks and Bailey defeat them after Bailey beats Suri with a Bailey to belly. And after the match, Kairi Sane and Io Shirai are shown backstage watching basically on the monitor. They're watching on the monitor. Alright, next we have a 71C+ promo here as Charlotte is backstage with Kurt Angle. And she says, "Kurt, Ronda isn't even here tonight. That's not conduct becoming of a champion." Angle says, "Actually, I needed her to make a few promotional appearances in New York today to promote WrestleMania." Charlotte says, "Why her, Kurt? Why not your queen?" And Angle says, "Because tonight you're in a match against another champion, Io Shirai." Charlotte says, "Fine, I want payback for last week's anyway, but Kurt, I hope you know after WrestleMania, I'm your women's champion. All right, next after that, we have a 60C match as Cedric Alexander defeats Baron Corbin. Yeah, I was expecting a D plus around there, so good C. And he celebrates after the match, which gets the D. All right, 89A here. McIntyre is in his car arriving at the arena. When he parks, he says shit and gets out of his car really fast, just as one of the production crates that he attacked Braun Strowman with a few weeks ago flies through his windshield, and he's attacked by Strowman, and it ends when Strowman power slams him on top of the car. Really good segment here going into their Mania match. All right, next we have a 65C match as American Alpha defeat the Authors of Pain. All right, next we have an 89A promo here. The Rock comes out and he says, last week was fun, but nowhere near as fun as when I get to take away the Intercontinental Championship from Dean Ambrose. This started as me defending my family, but now I realize it can't just be about that. If you're not in this ring for yourself as much as you are for other things, this place will chew you up and spit you out. Roman, WrestleMania is for you, but it's also for me. Dean Ambrose, you don't realize it yet, but you're walking into the worst ass-whooping in your godforsaken life if you smell what The Rock is cooking. All right, next we have a 73B- match as Charlotte Flair defeats Io Shirai in 25 minutes with a figure 8 leg lock. And after the match, all right, and next we have a 55C- as the Revival attack Jason Jordan and Chad Gable backstage when they're in the locker room. All right, next we have a 65C match as Beer Money defeat the B Team when Bobby Roode defeats Bo Dallas. And then after the match, the Revival attack them, so the Revival get the upper hand on both of their opponents going into WrestleMania. All right, next we have a 76B- hype promo for Finn Balor versus The Undertaker. I couldn't really think of anything for them to do this week, and I didn't really have the time on the card to do it. All right, next we have an 87B+ from Seth Rollins, and then an 81 main. These main events have not really been doing good with Seth Rollins over the past few weeks. Anyways, Seth Rollins wins. He defeats Austin Aries, and then after the match, we have an 86B+. Brock Lesnar comes down the ring and gets in the ring, but before anyone can touch it, before they can fight, the rest of the roster come out and pull them apart, going into WrestleMania. So that was the final Raw before WrestleMania, and gets an 86B+, the best Raw in a few weeks. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Thanks so much again. I will see you guys next time.